2026 was ridiculous. 27 is just utterly insane. Mr. Evil, I personally think we're a bit early for Jedi 3 since they're focusing on Zero Company this year. I would bet on Star Wars Celebration next year for Jedi, but it's certainly not impossible. Yeah, certainly a possibility. Part of me almost feels like you reveal it now, and then for Star Wars Celebration, that's when you maybe show off like some of the gameplay, or I don't know, maybe that's closer to when the game launches. I have no idea, but
so just jumping off that real quick. I would agree with Mr. Evil if at Summer Game Fest they did not show Galactic Racer and Zero Company.
Yeah.
2 Star Wars games, but 2 completely different ones.
Yeah.
With that being said, whatever this next Jedi game is, it can stand on its own. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Respawn is working on Zero Company. Isn't it Bit Reactor?
Respawn, I think, helped Bit Reactor get the publishing deal with EA for the Star Wars license. And I think
because I don't remember seeing the Respawn logo.
I think they might be assisting in maybe some like less obvious ways, but they're not the main development team behind that. It's Bit Reactor's developing it.
Fantastic.
But
Gordon, what's up, man?
So
how you doing?
It's like you said. It's
okay,
not
Mr. Evil
but
says they're overseeing it. So
they're overseeing
Respawn
it,
is just overseeing it.
And,
yeah.
If I need to come up,
I mean, Respawn's got their fingers in that cookie jar for sure.
That's maxed out.
Because Vince Zampella, may God rest his soul, he helped the studio lead help get that project. So
that man, I miss him terribly.
Yeah, we all do. May God rest his soul. Okay, so Star Wars Jedi 3, that's like bold prediction, putting all my poker chips going all in. What's a bold prediction that you have?
Okay, see, I was kind of hoping when you said 2 projects from EA that you would talk about the other superhero game that they're working on, but...
That was one of my predictions for Summer Game Fest, but if you want to jump into that, absolutely, jump into it.
I'll let you do it because I'm actually going with a different publisher.
Oh, okay.
Who also... in Microsoft's 25-year history has a great relationship with them.
Okay.
Ubisoft.
Yeah.
They have 2 games that their fan base has been craving for years. First one I'm going to mention, shout out to Holly, Division 3. I think we finally get a small CGI
That's a good
teaser.
One. That's a good one.
For that game. They've been hiring out the wazoo. It's been a while since they put out Frontiers of Pandora. I think it's either Division 3 or my other bold prediction. We're watching the showcase. It goes dark.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we hear someone talking about meeting him again, or hearing his story for the first time. And you see 3 green dots. And the classic...
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Splinter Cell Remake. That thing was that game was announced in 2021. Being made on the Snowdrop engine. It's been worked on for years by this point.
You know,
either show it now or it's dead.
I have that one. I had that one as highly unlikely for the Summer Game Fest. I still have it as highly unlikely here, but now that you talk about it, it's like, wouldn't it be kind of smart for Ubisoft to ride off the hype heels of, like, because everybody's excited about Black Flag
Racing,
and then
Elder Scrolls 6 jumps out of the blue and everybody's screaming and crying and peeing everywhere because they're so excited, and it's the end of the showcase, and that's how they close it out. And Todd Howard's in his leather jacket, and he's saying, "We finally got it. We finally have it here for all of you, ladies and gentlemen."
Hey.
And
how did you escape the padded room I locked you in?
it's the best summer game showcase we've seen
you can tell
in the history of Xbox.
Are you still in your straight jacket? Yeah. It's all right. We're gonna get to Elder Scrolls kind of closer to the end here, but yeah. So I mean,
I'm gonna break his heart.
Okay, so now that you've said it, I honestly actually don't think it's completely outside the realm of possibility. My bold prediction, though, for Ubisoft's presence at the showcase, and I told you this just the other day, I think, and again, this is just me, right? Like, based off rumors and what people have heard about this next installment in this popular Ubisoft franchise, I think it sounds really interesting. I think if done right, it could be a really welcome departure for the franchise. I think Far Cry 7 gets revealed and I think that the rumor is that the game is going to have a timer similar to like Blood of Dawnwalker or something like that, where you have 72 hours. Your main character needs to rescue their family from like whoever the main villain is, and it's going to be like radically different from prior Far Cry games. I think that could be something interesting. You and I spoke about it, Assassin, the other day. I think, people obviously are fatigued, right? Like, every Far Cry game has been exactly the same since 3. Like, that you can't argue that. It's just an objective fact.
Yeah.
But I think Ubisoft is in a bit of a desperate position right now. They need to really go out of their way to try to innovate and iterate more on their stuff. And so going in a radically different direction with Far Cry 7 and teasing what that is going to look like, I think that would be interesting. So that alongside Star Wars Jedi 3 is those are like my two bold predictions that I'm putting all the poker chips on the table for those guys. So
Far Cry, man, jeez. Like,
yeah.
I get it. It's been a while since the last Far Cry. It's just, again, it's one of those franchises that I still think that even if you brought it back after 5 years, people are just gonna write it off.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope I'm wrong, but
I could see that. Yeah, it's, again, yeah. I think Ubisoft is in such a unique position to really get it to work properly, and I think my webcam just went out on me, so let me fix that right now.
I actually have a question for you, going back to EA, and it's not the game that you're thinking I'm asking you about.
Interesting.
It's going to be one that Red is going to be. Well, actually, you, Red, and DeMarco are going to be really interested in.
Let's see. Sorry, give me 1 second. I think my webcam just went out on me for some reason.
To intercom, first download
Whoops.
the whole
No,
map
Siri.
from the store.
Okay, no, you go ahead, Assassin.
Yeah, your live cam went out, yeah.
I'm working on that. Getting that fixed here. Okay, let me see. What happened there? Now, if you want to jump into your next prediction there.
Oh no, it's actually a question.
There we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, now let me jump back in here. Video capture device. Okay, and that question would be.
Microsoft also has a great relationship with one of EA's biggest studios that desperately needs a win.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's any shot we see Mass Effect?
No. Zero chance. Zero chance. Zero chance Mass Effect 5 shows up. It's still way too early. Zero chance. That is highly unlikely. Just like I thought it was highly unlikely for Summer Game Fest. There's zero chance that Mass Effect 5 makes any sort of appearance here. And
it's been 4 years since that announcement, right? Or 5?
Oh, I know, but even I think Mike
announced in 2020, so yeah.
Right.
5 years.
Well, Mike Gamble, he whoa, geez, my audio levels are super loud now all of a sudden. Mike Gamble, he here, let me make sure this. Whoa, yeah, Jesus, my mic got super fucking loud. What the hell happened there? Okay, so no, Mike Gamble had said publicly that they had only just barely started like the pre-production cycle, getting into like proper development. I think last year, like the year before. I don't remember how recent it was, but yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it happening, to be honest. It doesn't
So if EA
make
does
much
show
sense
up,
to me.
It's gonna be Jedi 3 or nothing?
I would think so. Yeah, I would certainly think so.
Dude, that was a perfect segue to the other one.
You guys let me know if the audio levels are still good or not, because my mic went completely haywire there for a second. So I need to be sure that I'm not just blasting the microphone here on the stream. Okay, so yeah, no, so I don't think that one's gonna show up there. Okay, a couple of other ones. Again, just want to rapid fire here because we are about 15 minutes away from the show start. Actually, like 13 and a half minutes. But some of the ones that I think are audio's fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Elliot. Appreciate you, brother. Some of the ones that I think are somewhat likely, just a bit of a coin toss. Clockwork Revolution, shockingly. I just think they showed such an extensive look at it last year. I feel like that one is a shoo-in for the January Developer Direct. I feel like that's where they show more of it. I just don't know if it's... I just don't... I'm 50-50. It could be here, but I'm leaning more towards maybe not, because I just feel like it's a Developer Direct game. Let's see, Kojima's OD. I think that's a bit of a coin toss as well. I think maybe that one is 50-50. Let's see, what else? The next Halo, not
Welcome to
Campaign Evolved, but Halo Next, or whatever they're calling it internally. You could show potentially like some sort of teaser, some sort of cinematic for it, kind of similar to what they did with Halo Infinite. I think that's another thing that is about maybe a 50-50 split that it shows up here at the showcase. And let me just make sure.
Absolutely.
Need to be sure my thing is still. Yeah, I sound so loud on the stream. Let's see, some other ones here, just some random ones I want to spout off. Spyro 4, or whatever the Toys for Bob game is that they're working on. Since they split from Microsoft and Activision, I think that one's also a bit of a 50-50. The StarCraft FPS that is rumored from Blizzard, I think 50-50 for that one. I could see a situation where they reveal it here and they're like, hey, if you want to see more, check it out at BlizzCon. And that's something that I could see happening.
Yeah, I saw Jez Corden was teasing something. I don't think it was StarCraft. I think it was Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
He was teasing that for BlizzCon.
Yeah. So, and then some smaller ones, like some kind of AA indie ones. No Law, that got revealed at Game Awards last year. I think that one is a 50-50. Maybe that one shows up because that was from the Ascent devs, and that was like one of the first major third-party Game Pass gets, if I recall correctly.
You are correct.
And then Valor Mortis from the Ghost Runner developers. That one that's like a first-person Souls-like in like a supernatural, fucked-up Napoleonic setting. That one could be really cool. That's a 50-50. Okay, now we're going to get into Dark Horses, and then we'll jump into the ones that I think are highly unlikely, because we got 10.5 minutes, so I want enough time to get through to Elder Scrolls 6 and Blade here. Dark Horses. A Quake reboot teaser. I think that's a dark horse. I would love to see it, but I feel like that's something that id Software would likely save for QuakeCon, right?
Todd Howard announces that Starfield 2 is in the works.
Oh, goodness.
And
Oh,
will be
hell
the
no.
next project coming from Bethesda Game Studios.
And then, let's see. So, Quake reboot. Quake reboot. I think teaser, highly unlikely, but pie in the sky, I'd like to see it. A new Banjo-Kazooie is a dark horse prediction.
Oh man, don't play with that.
That's why it's in the dark horse category. Because do I think it's like likely? No, but pie in the sky, would it be great to see it? Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yes.
It'd be great to see it. A new Transformers game from High Moon from Activision.
Ooh.
That would be interesting because there was some stuff about some of their War for Cybertron third-person shooters getting relisted on Steam at some point a while ago, and I guess DeMarco's just like
Alliance as well.
jumping in and out in the freaking
He's
thing.
doing it on purpose.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering what was going on there. Let's see, another licensed Marvel game potentially is a dark horse prediction of mine. I don't know what. I don't know who. It's just pie in the sky. They got Blade.
Remaster
It'd be interesting
the
if they
Marvel
got.
Ultimate Alliance games.
Yeah, I'm talking about something brand new, like from scratch,
Oh, God,
something
no.
brand new.
Oh, here we go.
I'm always watching.
Now, prototype, remaster, or remake. This is the only
my
other
God.
thing. This besides Blade. This is the only other thing that would get me up off my chair and just crying like a baby. Like, I would love to see, because there were rumors swirling for a while that Iron Galaxy was potentially handling a prototype remaster or maybe even a remake because they got added to the credits of the game on Steam, and I would just love to see another prototype game. I think it's time. It's if they're doing Blade, they could use another superhero franchise, and especially if Sony is looking at doing a remaster or remake with Infamous, I'm never letting it go, Elliot. I'm never gonna let it go.
He's never gonna let it go.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Wait.
Pie in the sky,
Okay.
dark horse prediction.
Wait, before you keep going, you said Prototype and Blade are the only ones that will get you out of your seat.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me just make a call. Dinga, cancel the Dishonored 3 announcement. Just do it.
My final dark horse prediction. I'm so glad you mentioned that. My final dark horse prediction
What have I done?
is you end the showcase with a teaser for Dishonored 3. That's pie in the sky, like never gonna happen, but dark horse prediction, pie in the sky dream, like ender show closer is you're like, hey, here's our one more thing. And it's similar to the CGI reveals that they did for the previous Dishonored games. Dishonored 3, that's on the way. But
I swear to God,
yeah,
if you ended on Dishonored 3 and not Elder Scrolls 6, DeMarco's gonna kill you, brother. He's gonna kill you. You postponed Elder Scrolls 6 for this?
Yeah. Okay, so let's jump into some of the don't do this. I'm doing this, man. I'm fucking going for it, brother.
He's gonna lead
okay.
you all to disappointment.
we got 6.5 minutes. So I'm just gonna go through some of the last couple things. We're just basically gonna focus on Bethesda for this last little bit. I think, somewhat likely, going back to that list, 50-50, I think we maybe get a Wolfenstein 3 teaser. No gameplay, no like super in-depth stuff, just saying, hey, it exists, here's the title, and we'll see you later. Like, that would be interesting if they ended the show on Wolfenstein 3. That'd be cool, but I just think that's
somebody say Bethesda.
that's the prevailing rumor, is that Machine Games' next project is Wolfenstein 3. So I really do think there is a chance that we see some sort of announcement of like, hey, this is our next project, but they don't maybe showcase 2031 for Dishonored 3.
We are hearing rumors, Arcane, that Wolfenstein, the Old Blood, and the new Colossus are getting remasters in like some sort of dual pack, or maybe individually.
Okay, interesting.
I think that is real because the show is. I think they started production on that show.
No, they haven't started production on the TV show yet. I think they said it's going to start sometime next year. And yeah, Elliot, I agree. He said, yeah, if Bethesda announces anything new, it's Wolfenstein. Which, yeah, I could see that. Okay.
That's still a good announcement.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Anything new? Yeah, hell yeah.
For sure.
And possibly a new Quake. I think that's been rumored for some time.
I had mentioned that. Yeah, that one is kind of.
Is it or not?
It's id, because like you can't have all of id when they're 400 to 500 people working on just Doom the Dark Ages story DLC. They have to be spinning up development on whatever their next project is, whether that's Quake or something else. So, okay, less than 5 minutes. Really quickly. Fallout remasters. They're not going to be here, everybody. Sorry to be that guy. But if I don't get Dishonored 3, then you guys don't get the Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas remasters. I think they're saving that for Fallout Day this year.
Oh my god.
And they do a similar thing where they're like, hey, they're either going to announce it on Fallout Day, or they're going to do the same thing they did with Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where they just announce it and shadow drop it. Sometime early next year, maybe around that same time frame, April or May. I don't think it's happening. Okay, Blade's gonna be last, but before I get into Blade, we got to talk about Elder Scrolls 6. I think zero
I
chance.
can answer that right now.
Zero chance Elder Scrolls shows up at this showcase.
No one's watching, but I don't care. Showcase is about to start. You got like a minute and a half till the showcase. This is exciting. I cannot wait. Oh, here we go, here we go.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Stay sharp. Don't let them surround you.
There should be more guns in the trunk.
Here, strap these on.
This isn't enough.
We should still head to the police
Me,
station.
here's tactics
We're
too.
gonna have more firepower.
Come on, here's tactics too.
It's about 2 blocks up
Wait, what
ahead.
is this?
Okay. Shoot, move, watch for civilians.
Are they seriously opening that here?
Get inside, now! Ground's opening!
You see that? It was something big! Like huge crab figures picking up through the street! Just the adrenaline kid. We need to keep moving through the underpass.
Let's get moving.
Let me see what I can do.
I'm at the pay safe. I need backup. These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this? Look out! Oh, shit! What the fuck is that? Target surfacing. Open fire!
These are goddamn breach points!
Reloading. Cover me. All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
slow. Ah, bugger! Come on, then! Oh. Nice shot! Oh, where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your distress call.
Well, you saved my ass. But we need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few minutes.
More tremors, watch it!
Right on schedule. You guys here?
Yeah, who are you?
Private, what's the matter?
Where's your squad?
These kids took out one squadron a couple of hours ago. We were into protecting some survivors nearby. I was about to get back when I got cornered in here.
These things been coming in waves?
Ah, what's the problem till I ran out of ammo? I'm not just kidding, I got friends inside.
Eat that! Reloading!
Anyone see him?
Contact front!
There's no end to these freaks! Pick him off! On your right,
I got it!
Jams! Damn it! Tom!
I'm almost out! Hold back!
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the greatest games of all time. Games that changed what was possible, games that brought players together, and games that defined generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears. So today, we're announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive. The core of Xbox is great games, and that's what today is all about. We're going to show you more than 25 titles from creators around the world, followed by our Gears Direct. Enjoy the show.
Do I remember the moment my powers came in? I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure whilst holding onto my sister's hand. I remember her fingers gripped so tightly in mine that her nails drew blood. Until I lost her grip. But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory a bit, yeah. I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it? Killing mindless beasts. Fighting petty villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows how to wield power. Don't waste your time on trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just
sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them. Albion is broken, and I'm going to mend it. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero is me.
You've heard the story. Halo, the Chief, stuff of legends. But that's not the story I'm telling today. This one, you haven't heard. Op started simple enough. Drop in, grab the goods, get out before anyone noticed. Well, guess what? They noticed. Now you ready to get to it? You served long enough. You learn to read a battlefield. This place, more of a freak show. And trust me, I know freaky.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. Plans change. Odds get worse. My advice, bring a Spartan. Chief, you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type?
No.
There's something on this island. It's like it calls to me. You and my father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand. More than you can handle.
I've proven myself.
Have you? Have you really?
A sword keeps you alive. A dagger wins the fight. Look at this place. It's mad.
The final confrontation is about to begin!
Where are the others? This was dead, Lenny. They're all dead. Move!
But you couldn't have said, hey, Lenny, you know those ancient death curse rumors? Well, maybe they're true. Sit in.
You ever heard of the Midnight Channel?
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
Now, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Look out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it.
To wield a persona is to wield direct control of one's heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that. I'm glad it was you.
Was that supposed to be him?
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid, bully jerk! I can't wait!
So, shall we?
Really? So neat!
Come on, don't call me that.
All shadows were originally born from humans. Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me! Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head and pretend I'm not Rhea? I can't!
Persona! All right. Which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
I think I'd like to help too. I'm not running away from this. Well, but I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over!
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. Then let's team up and catch this jerk.
Let's end this! Here! Go! Persona!
Friends and I used to argue about what ended the world. A weapon. A virus. Something worse. deserted, quiet towns. Empty roads. Places the world forgot. Guys, I found a nest. These survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night. We'll always have each other's back. Because the world has become more dangerous than ever. The dead aren't just wandering anymore. They hunt. In the end, it doesn't matter what you believe. What matters is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
On the Sea of Thieves, there have been plenty of grand adventures. But what if you could make your own Sea of Thieves experience? With our new free update, Custom Seas, you can! Let me explain. You can create new ways to play. Like Rowboat Royale, where small but bloodthirsty crews duke it out in a furious battle to the death. Just remember to watch out for explosive barrels. Oh, I'm sure they're fine. Or Skeleton Snipe Hunt, where the sharpest shooter with the highest score wins. Or maybe you just want to spawn this, and these, and one of those, and absolutely loads of these, and, well, you get the idea. You can create a cinematic masterpiece. With enhanced camera tools, you could show romance, action, or tragedy. Or maybe just show the world from a whole new perspective. Or you could even just create a place to hang. Literally, if you want. Or you could come together for a party. Or maybe you want somewhere you can just kick back and relax. Whatever your piratical pursuits may be, we're giving you your own keys to the seas. There's a whole new world of possibility ready to explore. So dive in and unleash your creativity. The tools are now in your hands. What you do with them is up to you. Just try not to wreck the place.
There is a liar in these tunnels. They call him Führer. But that is not your name. Your name is Hunter. As a Spartan, you were a legend. You stood for something. But where are the Spartans now?
to protect the Metro. From you. You promised a brighter future. For our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny. In your name. You swore to crush the enemy. To face them head on. And guide the Metro to the light. But darkness consumes you. Spreads like a plague. Eats you from within. Every step and every move drowns you deeper in lies. Your lies, and now, Hunter, that legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash. I won't stop until the Führer burns with him.
World premiere. World premiere.
Countless wars have been waged throughout history in pursuit of the elixir of immortality. A champion rises, destined to quell the chaos of this senseless cycle. Awaken. Phoenix.
So, it was you who set the Red Cliffs ablaze.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward.
of opening your very own cult.
Nothing can beat us, nothing can break us, nothing can shock us, nothing can shake us. I know it's nothing.
You'll be going to beautiful Bedford County, USA. Teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
You scare me? You don't scare me.
You better reevaluate your life choices.
You pissed off a random person on the street. You want a trophy?
Even if they don't know it yet. Build a cult, and I will shield you from the apocalypse. Join us. Join us.
Nothing can stop our love.
Looking for the owner of a severed human head. Come and collect it, or it will be given away on a first-come, first-served basis.
World premiere.
You buried your wounds. Left your people behind. Believing time would see them heal. But what is left in the dark sickens. And some binds cannot be broken. Accept what waits for you.
Answer the call of Vault 76.
Welcome to the surface, a sprawling paradise. Meet the locals, learn to fish. Doesn't that sound nice? What a hoot! You found loot. This is no time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck with your pals. All aboard. Build your camp as a team. Hey, life's pretty swell. But in this Appalachian wonderland,
All is not well.
Gadzooks! It's worse than expected. Enemies are waiting in places undetected. So suit up, son, and defend our great nation. And gather all your friends when you fight this infestation. That's the play, Daddy-O. We'll tackle them all. Rebuilding our bright future from the ashes, rising tall. When you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for kicks. Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault.
Answer the call of Vault 76. Oh, dear.
your acts of defiance. Argent Anor trembles in the wake of your actions. They follow you now.
The Council has chosen. Beneath this chamber will be your tomb. This place is your pain-given shape. It holds many secrets. Only a cleansed soul may leave. I am not your enemy. I am your way out.
With the Slayer gone, have you not found peace? The demons, they have retreated. Their war is with him.
The Slayer is alive, and we're going to find him.
frozen north, we know only one way of life. We know the thunderous crash of the waves against our ships. We know the bite of cold steel. The roar of fires that consume our enemies. And that the moment of peace is only temporary. Because Valhalla opens its gates only to the worthy. And the next proving ground awaits just beyond the horizon.
World premiere.
Ladies and gentlemen, admirers of the mysteries of magic, take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo, stage magician extraordinaire. So brilliant were his tricks, it cast 5 long shadows behind him. They called themselves Masters. Through a deal with the devil, the Masters sought yet more power. Their deal demanded a sacrifice, and in the darkness, they chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He pulled Jacob from his infernal nightmare and offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks, every abomination they command. Take what should have been his. Escape if he can. Oops. That's your cue. Run. deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
What would you give for victory?
Your life? The lives of your sons? The line between victory and defeat is thin. What if you had within you power, terrible and divine, to destroy your enemies, break their will? Would you have the strength, the resolve to wield it? If destiny was there, within reach, could you sacrifice everything? For your country. For your empire. For your emperor.
Glenumbra's full of thieves. What is it you're after? Don't take this the wrong way, but we've been watching you. You've got talent and a lot of promise.
Stop! Thief!
Are you ready to talk about planning a real heist, partner? Welcome to our Thieves Guild. Our members will show you the ropes. This job is going to need every trick in the book.
I heard that caravan should arrive tomorrow.
Some jobs call for slick distractions and quick fingers, but you never truly know what's behind a door. Or if that's not quite your style, step out of the shadows and take a direct approach. There's other treasure all around the world, if you know where to look and are willing to fight for it. Whether it's fortune, adventure, or danger, the Thieves Guild has everything you need, as long as you're willing to take it.
Don't mind if I do. Hands off the cheese. I got here first. Oh.
mountain stands here, yet it cannot be seen. The wind passes without a sound. People move within. The Moists move in secrecy, renowned for their mastery of mechanisms. As the old order begins to fall, no one can remain untouched. When all is obscured, the battle has only just begun. Beneath every mechanism, the true game lies in the human heart. This is your game to decide.
Dracula's castle is just ahead. I have come here to destroy you, just like my father, mother, and their allies before me.
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
God has given you another chance, Rose. You must use it wisely to better control your curse and strengthen yourself.
You are no more than an irritating thing. What makes you think you can stop me this time?
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
Stupid girl. I will show you what hell is.
I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt the night!
Some years have a color to them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world. In its glow, you discover wonderful new places. Dear friends you always needed. And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze. As you live your days as dreams.
World premiere. World premiere.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are ringing, bullets are flying.
What you do that for?
My fingers slip. And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
Hooligans, come to order.
Piss off! Let me introduce you to some of my esteemed colleagues.
Even my schemes have schemes.
Me, I prefer to make it up as I go.
Morgan! Oh, you'll have better odds getting through without me.
Everyone knows you're easy pickings for someone with any sand. Then give my regards to the Sandman. Cheap rubbish.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Look at the bloody airships. We're not here for you.
Not here for me! I'm Anne fucking Darrow!
Time to lay our hands to mischief.
We've been preparing to rob Griswick's vault for months now. We're putting the heist tonight, yeah? Morgan, get to that crane to lower the ship.
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
Ah, defeat. How sad. You were all doing so well.
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I certainly don't expect any trouble from some of Avalon's most disposable citizens.
Hello, frightened human. I can get you out of this. You've just jumped about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices. But I just found a way to control the past. Change who's in control. Make things unfair in our favor. brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
The pimp, the plod, the priest, who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya, the ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up the old downstairs, well, they're all gonna screw you in the end.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future. But this time, we've a chance to steal it. What more could an honest thief ask for?
Stairs, well, they're all going to screw you in the end.
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience full of intriguing characters and incredible world building. And it's an Xbox console exclusive coming in 2027. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is a milestone year for us as we celebrate 25 years with you, and we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt from the ground up, the extraordinary world of Fable, full of choice and consequences. Incredible games from our partners at Sega, 4A Games, Koei Tecmo, and more. And players can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026 and Clockwork Revolution in 2027. In a moment, we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day, but before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are back with a first look at DMZ, reimagined in a way that only Call of Duty can deliver.
유명한 용도 아래 우리 조선 반도는 질서정연하고 강력하다. 남부 차단 구역에서 발생했던 산업사고는 우리 공화국의 용적 투쟁으로 이미 수습되어 조국의 안전엔 흔들림이 없다. 차단 구역은 안전하다.
Inside the mall is a set of black files carrying bounty intel on a high-value target. Locate the files and eliminate the HVT. Expect contact. HVT may be in the area hunting anyone after that intel. Jeez, this is huge. It's dark as hell. That's why you got NVGs, man.
Hey, I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
No, that's a negative. That's not why we're here.
I'm gonna be fine. It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
I say again, that's a negative. Okay, get your ass upstairs.
Damn, he's down. Let's go help him.
Hell no. That's on him. I told him to get his ass up here.
Copy. Where are we at on the intel?
Got it. Alright. Let's find that HVT.
On you.
Overwatch to actual. Letting that intel compromise your location. Enemies are alerted to your position.
Shit.
Yeah, you know we're here.
Damn.
Okay.
What's up?
Hey, you good, man?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're all right.
Was that the HVT?
Hey, fuck the HVT. Let's just go to Expo.
Oh, fuck! I got you, man. You good?
Yep. Let's just get out of here.
All right. Let me get some ammo.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, let's move.
Overwatch to actual. Look for any building with green smoke. I say again, green smoke. Brace, you got eyes?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, shit. I'm inside.
Get your ass to the roof right now.
Copy. Please have medical. Oh, thank you. Hey, Locker, you downstairs?
Negative. I'm headed up the ladder.
Going up to the roof.
Oh, shit!
Get on the chopper! Go, go! Incoming!
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War. When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began, Emergence Day. It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. It was a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. We realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day. The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Serra forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game. So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray-trace lighting. And richer real-time destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
Look out! Coming down!
You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement so that every moment of emergence plays smoother and hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now, we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Serra, and the Gears have returned home.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic Santiago are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos. To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery kept power.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the Locusts emerge and change everything.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Strap these on.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
We decided to focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted it to feel alive, like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering architecture, robust vehicles, and grounded technology. kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries, and supporting working-class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear moves through the world, and it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat. Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets. And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears. And we've completely rebuilt our movement and cover systems, with smoother transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover. This all allows us to create more complex and organic feeling spaces than ever before. From Sprint, you can now slide, which lets you quickly get under objects, slide around corners, or transition more smoothly into cover from a run. And we added the ability to jump, which really opened up this citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles, or clearing gaps in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking routes. At the heart of our gameplay is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations, tactical weapon choices, and your ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head-on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a civilian in that building, 4th floor.
A Raven crashed in the distance. A group of Gears ready an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it. The remaining Gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead. There are very few human survivors left. But in E-Day, you're watching a live city get ripped apart in front of you. People who once went to work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the Locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use E-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you could toss a grenade in to close them up, it just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world. Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder. You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack. It's the fall of Kelowna.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay? No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic. The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Yeah, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
What the hell?
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Mags and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locust, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just